Okay, let's jump right into something pretty unusual for today's deep dive.
Yeah, we're looking at just one source this time, but it's quite something, an audio file.
Right, featuring someone who actually claims to be, well, a reptilian.
Uh-huh. And just to be clear up front, our goal here isn't proving or disproving anything.
No, absolutely not. We're just exploring what this specific source, the one you shared, actually contains. What are the claims? What's the story it tells?
Exactly. Acting as guides through its narrative.
So let's unpack that core confession first.
Right away, the speaker says, I'm a reptilian. And ancient.
Ancient as in how old?
Thousands of years old is the claim. And they immediately address the common ideas about them.
The stereotypes, you mean, wanting to destroy Earth, kill people.
Eat humans, yeah. They acknowledge that's true for, well, many of their kind, according to the source.
But here's the first twist, right?
Exactly. The speaker says, that's not me. They insist they are different.
Different how? Do they elaborate?
Oh, yeah. Surprisingly specific. They talk about their personal diet.
Okay. What do they claim to eat?
Strictly rodents, insects,
Yeah.
sometimes snakes.
Rodents and insects.
And they make a point, a very specific point, about human flesh.
Which is?
That they've only eaten it twice in thousands of years and regretted it deeply, apparently.
Right, which is why they stick to the rodents and bugs diet now.
That's the claim. So you have this self-proclaimed ancient being deviating from the stereotype.
But then the source, it takes a really sharp turn, doesn't it?
It pivots. Yeah.
Well.
Suddenly, it's talking about very recent human events.
Specifically the U.S. election.
Correct. And this is where the claims get, well, even more extraordinary.
The source directly asserts that Hillary Clinton is a reptilian.
Yes, quite directly. And not just any reptilian.
How do they describe her?
As profoundly evil. The source alleges an incredible number of humans consumed.
Wow. And that her goal was?
To destroy the United States and essentially dominate the world.
Okay, and we have to stress this is purely what is claimed in this audio file.
Absolutely crucial. We're reporting the contents of the source, nothing more.
And what's fascinating is how it contrasts this immediately.
Right. It then states that Donald Trump and his family...
And Barack Obama and his family, too, interestingly.
Yes, that they are all human and innocent in this narrative.
So not the villains, according to this source.
Not at all.
So if Clinton is the evil reptilian planning destruction and Trump is the innocent human, how would this source explain Trump winning the election? Especially, given he lost the popular vote.
Well, this is where the speaker's own faction comes in. The Benevolent Reptilians.
The group the speaker belongs to.
Yes. They claim they intervened using their innate abilities.
Which are?
Mind control, specifically. They claim they used it to influence the Electoral College vote.
Directly influence the vote for Trump.
For Trump, yes. And the stated reason, according to the source, was purely to stop Hillary Clinton's alleged destructive agenda.
To preserve human life, essentially, for the next few years.
That's the justification given in the audio. It paints this picture of, like, a hidden struggle.
A destructive majority of reptilians versus a secret group trying to help humanity.
Sort of, yeah. Protecting the planet from their own species is the idea presented.
And the source mentions ongoing investigations.
It does. They say they're looking into Bill and Chelsea Clinton's status, human or reptilian, but are cautious about releasing info.
Okay. So when you encounter a source like this,
Yeah.
I mean, it's so distinctive. What does it make us consider?
Well, if nothing else, it just underscores the incredible range of perspectives out there.
How people see the world or claim to see it, how they interpret major events.
Like an election, yeah, through these completely different, almost alien frameworks.
The source ends very simply. The speaker just says, please stay awake.
Right. And given everything, this source claims hidden beings, secret agendas, mind control influencing politics.
What could staying awake possibly mean from that specific viewpoint?
Exactly. What does hearing a narrative like this prompt you, the listener, to think about regarding forces at play?
Both the ones we see and the ones perhaps that some believe are invisible. Makes you think.